Warning, the start of this video contains flashing lights. Happy Christmas. In May, during the UK's pandemic lockdown, I started making a chat show from my bedroom. I decided to start making the show because I saw the BBC's output during the lockdown, and it was very focused on the pandemic during a time when people wanted to be thinking about literally anything else. So I decided to show the BBC up by making 5 30-odd minute episodes of a show to air Monday to Friday, made with only a week's work. The show had one rule: no references to the pandemic were allowed. It was a struggle to get guests and the internet was not helpful. I had one person agree to be on the show, but they later backed out. I was planning to have an A-lister appear on Friday's episode, but none wanted to appear. The last thing you need to know before we get into it is that I was keeping 6 feet away from everyone, as per the recommendations for people who are shielding. As a Christmas treat, I'm going to show you the only complete episode of my show, the one set to air on the Thursday. The other footage amounts to less than 5 minutes of passable content, so as a result the show is abandoned. Hello and welcome to Show. In today's episode we've got a live guest for you today, and they're here. Should probably say who it is actually. It's my brother. So let's just get him in the studio now. And here in the studio with me now is Elliot. I actually didn't mean that one. That's much more appropriate.
Thank you.
So welcome to Show.
Thank you. I feel welcomed.
I assume you've been watching.
Sorry.
I'm honestly not surprised, but disappointed. So basically, it's. Did you at least watch some of what I sent you? Did you watch enough to know that we're not talking about that one topic?
Yes, I did watch that bit.
Okay.
No, not to talk about that topic.
So you watched 10 seconds.
The most important 10 seconds, I'd argue.
Okay. Right. So we're not going to talk about that.
Of course.
But here's some of the things we are going to talk about.
Ooh.
Let's start with yes. So I don't know if you noticed this, but for the past week I've been jumping out and scaring you.
Oh, I did notice. It was very annoying.
We've got a clip. Let's have a look at this. For the past 4 days, I've had hidden cameras set up around the house. I would then hide and wait for Elliot to pass before jumping out and scaring him. Here's how it went.
What is wrong with you? You didn't even scare me at all. You didn't even scare me at all. I knew you were there. Wait, boom! Fuck off! What the fuck? Can I just watch a TikTok in peace? Also, you can't get to the phone now.
No.
You can't go to your phone.
Wasn't that fun?
Not at all.
Do you have anything to say about the scares?
Not really. I just wanted to watch a TikTok in peace.
Okay. Right, so a lot of the viewers at home may not actually be aware of why you're the sort of person that is on a chat show being interviewed. So just give them a little overview of what it is that you do.
So generally I will wake up in the morning and then have Frosties for breakfast. It's quite a good way to start the day.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll watch a bit of Netflix. It's good. I mean, other streaming services are available, of course. And then I'll just eat some food and go to sleep generally. A pretty normal day.
And that's why we're interviewing him. So, you recently took your driving test a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, I did.
Would you like to tell us here how that went?
Sure. I actually failed my driving test first time.
You may have noticed that I pressed the wrong button there. I'll just do it again, just to...
Okay.
Could you just say you failed again so that...
I failed. That's better.
That is bad.
Not so bad.
I don't know how I labelled them wrong. See, this is what... That's if I press R, and then this is called Big Sustained Laugh with Graham Norton. Like, can you hear... Graham Norton. Anyway, so you failed.
Yeah.
How badly did you fail?
I got 2 majors and 4 minors.
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
I got 2 majors and 4 minors.
2 majors and 4 minors. What? Tell us a bit about what they were for.
Okay. So I got a habitual major because of a reluctance to check over my shoulder. It's quite dangerous. And I failed my parallel park.
What does the audience think of parallel parks?
Thank you.
That's correct.
They are terrible.
They are terrible. You've booked the replacement though.
I didn't think we could talk about that.
You can. Just you booked the replacement.
Yes, but it's been postponed.
Did you say out louder?
It's been postponed.
For reasons we can't discuss.
Yes.
But you're
Health-related.
hoping to pass it second time.
Yeah, I'm obviously hoping to pass a second time.
So what projects are you working on at the moment?
Nothing, really.
There must be some.
Well, apart from my eyebrows, nothing.
Okay, I can see why they use real famous people.
Thanks.
Have you ever met a famous person? I'm pretty sure I've heard that question asked before.
Probably.
Who's the most famous person you met?
Do you count? No, you don't.
You must have met someone. Didn't you meet Stoke players at that thing you went to?
Not really.
Did they just do a talk and...
Just kind of faffed about.
Did you win something at prize evening?
Yeah, but I don't remember who they were.
No
No one famous goes to Stoke, mate.
Have you ever seen a famous person?
Yeah, I saw Jezza a couple times.
Oh yeah. Jeremy Corbyn, in case people aren't familiar. See any other politicians?
Not ones you've heard of.
Yeah, they're famous.
Have you heard of Emily Thornberry?
Yeah, I have.
On Purpose.
They made that film about a family.
It's a TV show.
I'm pretty sure one of them actually was called Emily Thornberry, you know.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Emma Thornberry.
Might be. Something Emmy.
Emily Thornberry. No, just the politician is coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Wild Thornberries.
It's a TV show, not a film.
TV
show with a film.
5 seasons, apparently.
5 seasons?
Wouldn't have thought that.
I wonder if we got one. It's trash.
Eliza, that's it.
Ah, yes. The most common name.
It's close to me.
It's not.
Could you... I don't know. You've met someone famous, I'm sure you have.
Not really.
Do you have any friends who've met famous people?
Got a friend who goes to the same gym as Eddie Hall.
Any stories?
They go to the same gym as Eddie Hall.
Yeah, but have you seen him like lifting weights or anything?
I mean, presumably, yeah. It's what he does.
Mm. Which one was Debbie?
Are we on the Thornberries again?
Yeah.
I don't have a clue. I didn't
Oh,
watch the
wait.
show.
Oh. Right. Here we go. You've not really seen it.
No.
So, Donnie or Darwin, which is the name of the boy who doesn't speak?
There's a boy who doesn't speak.
Donnie or Darwin?
Donnie?
Yeah, Darwin's their pet chimpanzee who talks in a distinct upper-class British accent.
Cool.
I think that's enough of that. So, for my next question...
Do you smell that?
So, for my next question...
You don't smell that?
No, I don't have the best sense of smell, but it can't be that bad. What do you think it is?
It's like cat poo. Have they pooed in the bath again?
Why have you said that? Now I've got to explain cats pooing in the bath.
Again.
Yeah, again. So, it's clearly not just your weird mind going, oh, maybe they've pooed in the bath. No. Again, I've got to explain...
Sorry. It's actually started to go.
Well, there's no poo in there.
Are you sure it's not you?
I mean, I don't think... There's a bit of sweat, but there's no poo.
When did you wash that last?
I mean, I've worn it every day this week, so yes, it's sweaty. I've not had a chance to clean it, have I? It's dry clean only anyway.
Can you like put some spray around? Get rid of the smell.
Can I ask a question when you...
When it's sprayed, yeah. Just spray the area, it's not that big a deal. I'm meant to be your guest.
Do you want me to spray the bath as well?
Sure, why not? Get a bit over you. Yeah, good.
I didn't actually get that much.
You got the bath?
Because it's near the end. What?
Did you get the bath?
No, I didn't actually do the bath.
Oh, really?
So, your eyebrows,
Uh-huh.
could you tell me a little bit about them?
Okay. I have...
Wait, just talking to the camera.
I have 2 of them.
You have 2 eyebrows, and
It's-
do you have any interesting stories as of late about those eyebrows?
What, any changes?
Yeah,
Sort of a
essentially.
shortening of that one there. With that what you're looking
left
for?
eyebrow, from your point of view.
My left, yeah. What, the one I accidentally shaved a bit off
Your
of?
head slightly. Wait, in fact, no,
With the
I'll just
dangle.
tilt the camera.
That one, a bit shorter.
Yeah, so, how did that happen?
I was just shaving, and when I shave, I sometimes touch up my eyebrows. Sorry.
I don't know why you're laughing. Right, so, did you slip, or did you think
I just kind of did too much. I went too far.
I don't actually see how that's possible, and,
I had to take my glasses off, and I'm a bit blind from. So.
it's a fair point.
Thank you.
Still incredibly stupid if you ask me. The day that you're going to be appearing in front of camera, shaving half of your eyebrows.
Just a bit.
It's probably about a third if we're being realistic.
Did you pass maths? Nowhere near a third.
A quarter.
I'll give you a 5th.
a fifth. Shaved a fifth of my eyebrows off.
A bit of my eyebrows.
Yeah, I was saying shaved a fifth of my eyebrows.
I thought you said about your own.
No.
I thought you messed up then, sorry. Get it, you're a big professional.
Shaved a fifth of my eyebrows off on the day I'm going to appear in front of camera.
Thank you.
I don't know what you're saying thank you for. Do you have any questions you want to answer?
No.
At this point, I realised that the interview had gone on long enough. At first, I wasn't too sure what else we could do. But then I remembered what happens on every other chat show when they're bored of the chat part of the show. So, final question. Would you like to play a game?
Sure, yeah, let's go for it.
Let's go for it. It's time for Box Game.
What's Box Game?
Glad you asked.
Okay.
So, I've chosen box 1 out of 2 different boxes.
Okay.
We'll probably play another round after.
Alright.
So, objects have been put inside the box. I've got to lift this up, hide the stuff that's inside, and describe to you what's in here. And you've got to guess whether I'm describing it accurately or turn you a complete lie. And in the Jimmy Fallon, I think it is, it might be Jimmy Kimmel, they're the same person in my head.
Basically, yeah.
In their version, some of the celebrities get away with just saying, oh, it was a dinosaur in a fairy costume, but it was a cowboy costume. So when the thing was lifted, Jimmy went, oh, I guess, wait, what? And that just causes confusion. So I've got to describe something either completely different or we null and void the game, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Right, so...
can I be the one who does the describing? Is that, can I possibly do that?
I mean, I did the box, but if you want to describe, then go for it. Right, so,
Go.
yeah, try and hide the box back, please.
Right. Okay, so...
You can put the box down, it won't be...
Alright. Listen,
Wait, describe it as you're not supposed to show me.
Alright, it says open this first.
You don't have to tell the truth, remember?
Right.
You're showing me!
And the letter says, to whom it may concern, good use of whom, obviously, do tell people what is in this box.
Wait. This
and
is...
I will give you £20.
Right. Okay.
Cold cash. Don't know why it says cold. Bit weird. There are 4 forks. A magnetic picture.
Magnetic picture of what?
It's like a map of London.
How big is this picture? In fact, I don't think we're allowed to ask questions. Sorry.
It's just a map of London. It's a magnet.
Interesting.
You've seen the box size.
Interesting.
There's like a weird football thing.
Is there anything inside the football thing?
A smaller football.
Smaller football.
It's like a Russian doll.
Mm-hmm.
There's a photo of Neil Patrick Harris.
What photos in this box?
It's for, I mean, the first one was a magnet, which is just a picture of London. And a highlighter.
Well, I made it so you were clearly lying.
What's that?
Yep.
What was I lying about?
I don't remember what I put
Have
in there.
a look for yourself.
So it's currently 1-0 to me. So for round 2, you've picked box 2.
Yeah, quite fitting.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna see what's inside. There is nothing in box 2.
It's just an empty box.
Just an empty little tray with nothing in it. It's a weird one. Okay. Just in box 2.
Did you happen to lift up what was in there?
I mean, there was nothing in there, so I'll just show that there was nothing in there.
I mean, I'll close my eyes again and just show the camera what's in there. Lift the tray up if you want.
See, there's nothing in there at all. That was the sound of nothing. There you go.
Well, I made this box as well, so I know that you were lying again. There was obviously a paper man decapitated with these scissors. I don't know if the light's good enough.
They're bloody scissors.
It's just red pen.
Is that for legal reasons, or is it actually just
No, I mean, they might not see. They might think it was purple pen in order to make it look red on the blue.
Yeah.
But no.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So, was there any games you wanted to play?
Not really.
It's time for word game.
What word game?
Word game. We've both got random word generators on
Okay.
our respective devices. We're
Mhm.
gonna try and keep up a conversation
Right.
whilst including the words that we generate
Mm-hmm.
within our a couple of sentences.
Yeah.
No more than like 30
Nothing
seconds.
too ridiculous. Okay.
Yes.
I've got my word. Do you wanna start?
No, you can start.
Okay, cool. So start now.
Yeah.
Cool. So I've been trying to organise my life a bit more. You know, trying to like keep things in order. Get a bit of a routine going. Trying to organise my room. And just sort that out. Get a nice little routine going.
I think you laughed when you said room. Was it room?
No, it was organised.
That was my other one.
But yours
Anyway.
is what? Oh yeah.
Right, so it's weird that you should mention cleaning stuff
Mhm.
because I recently
Mhm.
cleaned a museum.
Right.
There was some T-Rex
Bones.
sort of, I can't remember the word for it. Sort of a statue of a dinosaur.
A statue of a
Yeah,
dinosaur.
It was a dinosaur statue. And there was lots of horses
Mhm.
and cavemen,
Right.
and it was actually a depiction
Mhm.
of them learning to use fire.
Right.
What was my word?
Was it museum?
It was museum. Okay, you'll go. Am I allowed to just Google the definition of the word I've generated?
Generated? No.
Wait, I think they've got an out. Yeah,
Do they say
it's
what
got a
it
definition underneath.
Alright.
Anyway,
Do you want to do your
I'm gonna do that.
your
What was your one?
Okay, so on the family WhatsApp group, our most active user, Uncle Medden, who keeps on posting pictures of his granddaughter, as you know, just all the time,
Yeah.
pretty much. And just seeing the pictures of the infant, it's really annoying. But alternatively, some could view it as a very nice gesture, as him sharing the love he shares for his granddaughter to us all. The end.
Your granddaughter.
No, it was uncle.
I was actually using WhatsApp the other day.
Oh.
I was calling my friend,
Mm-hmm.
and it was quite dark,
Alright.
and most people would probably like to stick to the street lamps and
Mhm.
be guided home through the light. But you know what? I'm quite luciferous.
Continue.
So, I do the opposite.
So you don't walk. You don't get guided by the street lights on, like your friend does on WhatsApp.
No, as I say, quite luciferous.
Yeah. Got a bit of a feeling. Is your word? Could I just? How's it spelled?
I'm not just going to show you my screen.
Is it the luciferous thing?
Yeah. It means shunning or avoiding light.
Oh.
You've won
Woo. What have I won?
word game.
Right.
There's no prize.
Uh,
Do you have anything you want to say to them?
Thanks for having me.
No, you'd say that to me.
Thanks for having
Did they have you on?
No.
You're welcome.
I feel welcome.
Oh, this was an interesting episode.
Mm-hmm.
We had Elliot on the show, obviously. Did I even mention that you're my brother at the start?
I think so.
In case you're wondering, he's on because he's my brother. And I thought that I should do at least one in-person interview.
Mm.
So tomorrow it won't be in person because you had that today. And no one else that lives with me is famous. That'll do.
Yeah.